Hello, I'm BBX and welcome back to the video. So you might already be aware, but the Minecraft Better Together update actually brings together every version of Minecraft which is on the Bedrock edition with Minecraft on the consoles, the Xbox One and the Switch in that case. However, what you might not know is just how many additions that actually means bringing it together, just how many additions you can actually crossplay together, and in today's video I want to talk about just how many additions there are, and then also talk just a little bit about how many crossplay combinations there are with all of those additions. So that's what we're talking about in this video. Hopefully you all do enjoy it. You can like the video if you do, because it helps out the channel, and let's know you do enjoy this whole video. But let's get straight into talking about what the additions are, and let's start with the obvious ones everyone knows, because there's the Xbox One edition, there's the soon-to-be Switch edition, there's the Pocket edition, and the Windows 10 edition, right? Well, actually, you know, when you go to the Pocket edition, that's actually quite a broad encompassing term, because the Pocket edition unified first, all of those platforms unified with each other first of all, and you got to bear in mind the Pocket edition is actually a combination of the iOS platform of the game, so, you know, Apple, iPhones, etc. It's a combination of the Android version of the game, which is the most played one, it's the one that gets the beta, but there is also Windows phones, because of course it's Microsoft, they want to have their own phones supported, and there's also any phones running the Fire OS, although that's more tablets, I believe. Fire OS is a whole weird one, but it also runs on the Fire OS. So we're talking 4 versions of Minecraft Pocket Edition, we're talking 2 versions of Minecraft Console, you know, Xbox and Switch, as well as the Windows 10 edition. So there's 7 editions of Minecraft. Well, that's easy and that's sorted till you get right. Well, there's also lots of other permutations and other like editions that used to be cool just for this thing edition, and there's actually like variations of this Bedrock version which are running on other platforms as well, mostly VR stuff, but also most interesting to me is the fact that there is an Apple TV edition of the game. This was announced very recently, and although it still hasn't got the Better Together update as of me recording this video, so you know there's issues of updating it, the Apple TV edition is something you can run if you have an Apple TV. Again, that's a set-top box from Apple. Exactly why it exists as a whole is something, you know, personally I don't know too much about, but the fact that it does exist and the fact that you can run Minecraft on your Apple TV is something that you might not have known about, because it uses something called tvOS, and they made Minecraft run on this tvOS. So yeah, with that said, that brings in another platform to the fray. That brings us up to 8 if I'm not mistaken, and then you also add in 2 platforms of the, you know, the Windows 10 version running on various VR devices, because they have to have a whole separate thing going on there. That is the Hololens and that is the Oculus Rift, which is, you know, 2 brand new versions right there. The Hololens is of course Microsoft's whole brand new thing. That's the most exciting version going forwards, but right now it is just like, oh yeah, you can play Minecraft on your Hololens, and you can also play Minecraft on your Oculus Rift. This is the Facebook/Oculus, you know, device. Basically, this was going to be the most popular VR device, but it never quite made it. But still, Oculus Rift can play Minecraft. It had its own edition, which is now just part of Minecraft, which means you can cross-play with someone playing on their Fire OS phone or their Apple TV from your Oculus Rift. You can play with someone who's playing on the Xbox One from your Oculus Rift. You can, you know, when you play on servers on your, you know, Windows 10 device, you might be playing with someone who is on their Oculus Rift, and I know that doesn't seem too shocking to some people, but to me that's like, whoa, that's crazy. You have no idea what someone's playing on. They could be VR, they could be phone. You just don't have any idea. You could just run into them. So yeah, as well as that though, there is still other editions we've got to talk about. You might think, wow, 10 editions, that's a lot, but we're not done yet, because there's also the Gear VR edition. That's right, there's a Gear VR edition of the Minecraft Bedrock. If you are curious, this is like Samsung's like mobile phone version of VR. It's again, it's not quite as good as the other VR editions, but still, it is a VR edition of the game running for Gear VR, and that brings us up to 11. There's a Fire TV edition, so if you have an Amazon equivalent of the Apple TV, then you can play Minecraft there as well. Again, it's called its own edition. It is Fire TV. It runs on like Fire OS as well, and that brings us up to 12 separate editions which they update and bring together in the Better Together update. And we're only, again, bear in mind, we're only talking about versions running this brand new Bedrock version. Bear in mind, we've got like another like 6 console editions running. We've got the Java edition running on all its platforms, but this is just for the Better Together update, which means there are 12 versions of Minecraft. Anyone could theoretically be playing at any time, and that's actually quite an impressive thing to link them all together and to link them all using Xbox Live. And bear in mind, that also means that if you are playing with someone, the number of permutations you can have of people playing together, just because I was kind of curious, I was like, you know, it's interesting that there's 12 of them, and it's fun to go through all of them, but how many different, you know, combinations of people playing together can you actually have? Well, but by that I mean, like, you know, someone playing on Android and iOS is a different combination, someone playing on Android and Xbox, someone playing Android and Gear VR, and, you know, all these different combinations. Well, how many combinations are there for a 2-person game? And it's actually a surprisingly small number. It's just like, oh yeah, well, there's 12, you know, 12 different platforms times 12 different other platforms. That gives you 144 combinations if you include the duplicates of, like, oh yeah, Android and Android, Xbox and Xbox, etc., which is actually not that many, like 144, like, oh yeah, I guess there's a lot of different ones. But the thing where I wanted to go crazy is like, well, how many combinations are there? How many theoretical different ways is there to hook up a, you know, an 8-person game? The current default limit for Minecraft on the console. Well, if you have an 8-person game on this brand new version of Minecraft and you don't know which platform everyone's playing on, the odds of you just guessing it correctly, because, or the number of combinations there are, I should say, are, it's actually this very large number I'll show on screen, because it's 12 to the power of 8. It's, if I'm not mistaken, that is 429,981,696. So yeah, 429 million combinations of people playing together. That is more, that's so insane, because any other game if you think about it, there's maybe 2 platforms playing it. You know, that's the crazy cross-platform games, which means that if you raise the exact same question, there's 256 different combinations of an 8-person game. You know, like let's say PC and you know, PS4 and PS4 and PC. You know, like different combinations like that. There's only 256 combinations of them. But when it comes to Minecraft, the number of platform combinations someone could be playing is 429,981,696, which, if you ask me, is quite a few. So yeah, that's what I wanted to go for in today's video. Just let you know that there's a lot of editions of Minecraft. When you go on a server, there's a lot of variations, and honestly, I think because there's like different, you know, in compatibility, like think about how badly you're going to be playing on a VR versus a phone versus a Windows 10, you know, the keyboard and mouse. There's all these differences in how this all works, but given that they're making it more of the same game, it seems like it's the same thing, but there are distinct differences in how it runs, and I just want to kind of go through those in today's video just a little bit and let you know that, yeah, things are crazy, things are different, and you maybe didn't know that before. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Like the video if you liked it, share if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching. I figured it'd be fun to cover something like this while I'm currently away, so again, wish me luck that my flight doesn't crash on the way home, and I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!